going to be like a sponsorship or something at the end of the video. But anyways, I have started watching not only his reviews but some of his other ones where like he's kind of like he says he's rambling.
Yeah,
And
fully ramblomatic.
yeah, one of his videos that I watched last night, and I actually got a good laugh out of that, was him talking about how utterly stupid the villain's plan in Resident Evil 4 is. Like literally going through and poking every single plot hole.
Yeah. Hey,
And like,
Schnick.
hey Schnick, happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy 29th.
Thanks.
Didn't you say you were like, which among us two, since you and I were born the same year, which among us is the one that's closer to the release date of the original Scream? Because I know you, like,
Yeah.
I remember when you and I first started talking. Okay, so I'm closer to the release. Ooh, birthday pancakes. Hmm.
I just keep pestering.
Yeah, I'm a pancake person.
Yeah. Man, I haven't had waffles in ages, mainly because my
Yeah.
folks kept the waffle iron, even though they never use it.
Yeah, I don't like waffles all that much. Well, I mean, I'll eat them, but no, to answer your question, it's you closer to the release date of Scream.
Ah.
Me, I'm closer to the release date of Resident Evil 1.
Yep, I believe I accepted your request to join the game, but right now you're not showing up online.
I was just telling Miles, I needed to make a post on Blue Sky, both wishing you happy birthday and going, for your birthday we got you more Skull and Bones. We am terrible friends.
Have you seen the stream title?
Oh, I have not yet. What does it say? My birthday's ruined.
Oh no! Sorry.
Oh no, we've ruined your birthday. Well, if your stream's going, I'm gonna get mine cracking.
Yeah.
I will say, at the latest, I only want to go till about 10:30 this morning, just because I do have a day of cleaning ahead of me.
All right.
I do. Yep, I gotta vacuum my house, and then I gotta do my laundry.
Okay. All right. Schnick has joined your group. Excellent.
Okay. And like I said, my stream is active, so once we're all together at St. Anne, I have Tainted Vessel to do, because that's still under the Shadows of the Deep expansion, as we talked to Blackwood.
Yeah, Shadows of the Deep, by the way, is the most recent expansion.
I know, yeah. So it's like when I looked at that, like when I looked at the roadmap, I was like, wait, what? Because like, I think we all said, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we all say last time we legit thought that this was the first expansion because it feels like it's introducing all of these DLC factions?
I thought it was. The truth apparently is that it was just like more like recapping or touching it back on all of them. Which, by the way, Miles, now that you're doing some of the helm stuff, if you pick up pieces of aid from a manufactory, other pirate ships will attack you until you unload them at St. Anne or Telak Panjara.
Okay. So I have to make it back.
Yeah, they don't count until you actually make it back. Which the ships are pretty weak, but they don't give you great rewards for sinking them. So.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 one way, half dozen the other.
I cannot wait.
Well, once everyone's ready,
I'm just getting some shit from from the refinery that I left.
Okay. But yes, we am terrible friends.
Yeah, I got you.
Wait.
This crap. Which, by the way, the third birthday present I got you apparently has been just arriving slower. eBay says it should arrive like on Monday, but we'll see.
think the birthday presents from my mom and dad are coming today.
Awesome.
I ordered, because I had literally no frickin' idea what else to ask for, I got Gran Turismo 7 and Metaphor ReFantazio, or whatever it's called. Like, there were games I had semi-interest in, but I don't think I would have bought them otherwise, because I do like the Gran Turismo games on PS2 and PS3, but 7 I've been avoiding for years because it's one of those games with a stupid online requirement.
Yeah.
But after Gran Turismo Sport on the PS4, when it reached end of life, it did get an offline patch, so after playing The Crew 2, I might just play Gran Turismo, hoping it gets an offline patch too. Like,
are you playing with a controller or a wheel?
Well, I don't have a wheel.
Okay.
I mean, I know that if it doesn't get an offline patch, it'll still be playable when it inevitably goes offline. It's just you won't be able to play the simulator mode, only the arcade mode. But, I mean, I hope it gets an offline patch, because Gran Turismo Sport apparently did. Then, Metaphor ReFantazio, it's like this freaking... It's made by the Persona devs, and from what I've seen of screenshots, it's a lot like a Persona game. And it's like, I like the Persona games, Shin Megami Tensei and all that, but something about the game just does not look all that interesting to me. Like, maybe it's the setting, but...
I just never played a Persona game. I played and beaten Catherine, which I do like because it's so accessible in that I can make the game easy and I can make the puzzle difficulty easy, so that way I can just focus on the story. I did not understand though how to manage the social aspects, because like I apparently was missing a ton of dialogue with how I was spending my time in the bar, with how I was spending my time at the pizza place. So like apparently there's a lot of dialogue I missed.
Well, the social aspect is a huge part of the Persona games. Well, mainly 3, 4, and 5, because 1 and 2 are more traditional RPGs. And to say the easy accessory, well, the 3, 4, and 5 do have easy modes that make the game a lot more accessible, including, like, for example, 3 on the PS2, if you play on easy, you get, like, 10 or 30... So, the way the Persona games operate is that if your main character dies, you lose the whole thing. If you play on easy, you're given these items where if your main character dies, it's like an instant retry. Like, you can use an item to get right back up. So, and my understanding, and like the newer the game, the more easy accessibility they have, including how you can earn skills where like one of your party members will take a fatal blow for you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so like I would say the toughest one to get into is the PS2 Persona 3, because you can't control your party members, not unless you use a patched ISO, but then again, that wouldn't be a problem, because I could give you a patched ISO. But, yeah, I would say probably the biggest obstacle for you to get into the Persona games is that they are pretty huge time sink games. Like,
oh, I've heard those games are not short.
Like, each game is going to take you at least 100 hours. Because their gimmick is that they cover a year of in-game time. Like, you always start, like, the Japanese school year, like, around, like, maybe April, and then you go all the way to January the next year.
Damn.
And you normally play out, like, every day of the year. Like, I mean, how fast each day goes depends on what you do, but I know that 3 and 4 have, like, some time skip sections, but from what I remember of Persona 5, no. Persona 5, you gotta play every day.
Well.
Are we sailing or not?
Oh, we are. Oh, are we? Are we good to go?
I was running a few errands just around
Have you
St.
finished
Anne's.
those errands?
I just need to buy something from the black market, and then I'll be
Okay.
good to go.
I'm just outfitting one of my ships, for like in the future to, so it's ready and armed to do my bidding. Like when I start using them on manufactories.
Yep. Okay, I'm ready. I just have okay. Tainted. We're doing tainted vessel. I have to talk to Blackwood.
Oh yeah.
By the
So
way,
yeah,
I
let's
had
talk.
another when I was grinding. I had another teleportation spell where my guy just started warping back and forth, even though I wasn't playing. Like first time it's happened when I was playing alone. What the fuck is Tooling's favor?
I forgot that I may have had material being worked on. I have to go look.
All right. I think the group leader has to accept tainted vessel
Yep,
because
I do.
Blackwood's not giving me the option of picking it.
Wow. There's even another thing called prized possession.
Schnick, make sure you have tainted vessel selected in your quests, just to make sure we all get credit for it.
Okay. Oh, I think
I don't want you getting screwed out of anything.
Prize
A
possession.
prize possession is shared with you.
But yeah, so when I was watching Crank 2 last night, I was like, I legit thought like were people on cocaine? Like how many lines of cocaine were they doing making that movie? Because like that movie is crazy.
It is, yeah. Like they made
Like I really enjoyed like the villain is extremely forgettable and doesn't really do shit in the movie. And the ending is I thought the ending was kind of shit.
Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed the crap out of it. But yeah, sorry, you were about to say something. No, Blue Knight Nin 214. I do not want to be in your group. But sorry, you were saying something.
Both Crank movies I liken to if a college student made a movie adaptation of Grand Theft Auto while on drugs. The second one I think just gets a little distracted with all the extra stuff it could do with I think it probably had more budget. But the first one I really liked.
Wait, wow, how did Schnick get all? Hey Schnick, can you wait up for us?
I'm waiting.
Okay.
Oh, he found a fast travel point. That's how he got so far ahead. There's a outpost you can fast travel to that's right next to it.
Yep, I'm gonna turn myself around real quick and disembark so I can fast travel.
Same here.
But apparently, and I'd have to double check this, but I believe Crank 2 was actually directed by the guy who did Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance.
Yeah, I think it was actually like a pair of directors that worked together. Yeah, they did Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance.
Which is
unfortunately.
Go ahead.
Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance looks cool when the action is happening, but the story of that movie is hot garbage.
No,
and honestly, it makes me appreciate. I very much enjoy the Nicolas Cage, like the first one. I enjoy that.
I did not like either Ghost Rider movie. I
acknowledge the first one is not a good movie, but I enjoy it for its cheese factor.
I mean, Nicolas Cage is hammy in it, but then he's also hammy in Spirit of Vengeance. Mainly, I just don't like how the first one has no real plot, and, it operates on a lot of idiot logic, because basically the whole so the way freaking Ghost Johnny Blaze makes the deal with the devil at the start, basically, it wasn't even his fault. Basically, Mephisto shows up, here's a contract you can use to save your father from cancer. All he does is look at it, he cuts his finger on the parchment, the blood drops on the parchment, and then Mephisto's like, I'll take that as a yes. Yeah. And then, freaking the rest of the movie acts like Johnny Blaze did it willingly, when it wasn't even his freaking fault, and that there's just something really frustrating about that. And then then his girlfriend is just in the movie to cause conflict, because of course he's not telling her anything, and then there's this weird part where she's she's waiting for him on a date.
By the way, are we good to set sail?
Yes. Like,
Okay.
she's
Yeah,
freaking
keep
waiting for
going.
him on a date, and then freaking when he doesn't show up, she gets so freaking horny that she tries to ask the waiter out for some reason. And then freaking, not to mention how they wake
I got
Sam.
disconnected.
What?
Wi-Fi connection lost.
Oh, lovely.
My PS5 is having a connection problems.
We're flying
Oh, dear.
off. I need to stay
Well-
so I catch you disappearing.
Alright.
Well, yeah, we'll wait up. We'll try to not progress the quest. Okay, let's try and get away from the quest, Nick, so we don't so we don't end up having to do it.
I just want Shadow to stay in sight. But yeah, so
Okay, Skull and Bones is fucking lying because I've got internet connection on my PS5.
Ha 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 ha! So Skull and Bones servers are crapping out for some people. Ah, great, they just engaged us. Well, at least one of the plague ships did.
but
Alright, I'm
Frickin-
getting back in.
So, another thing with Ghost Rider is how they completely waste Sam Elliott. Like, he plays like a previous Ghost Rider, and there's that really
Yeah.
what should have been awesome moment where he takes his Ghost Rider form, freaking rides out with the current Ghost Rider, and it feels like they're gonna have like a big battle together. Freaking they arrive at the battle, and then Carter Slade just goes, "Oh, by the way, I used up my Ghost Rider juice. Have fun." Disappears.
Yeah, it's,
I mean-
they literally bring in. He turns Ghost Rider just to lead him to a place. It's like, really, you were saving your last transformation for that?
Mm-hmm.
For something to be a GPS? Okay, I'm back in.
Oh, you're
back
in.
now.
And
Okay, good.
so then, but I mean, I'll give the original Ghost Rider that at least has a lot of cool imagery, and I'll say the action scenes are cooler in the first movie. I mean, the second one has like a handful of moments, and I would argue Nicolas Cage is even hammier in the second one. But other than that, like most of it felt like watching a Steven Seagal flick. I'll just say that.
Like, yeah, like the act. Bring it back to the Crank directors. Like the action of Ghost Rider 2 is cool. I can only remember 2 actual action scenes in that whole fucking movie, though.
Like, there's
And
one
also,
where he
talk about wasting Idris Elba too.
like Idris
Yeah.
Elba's one of the
Like, those-
stronger elements of that movie, but he's not in it much.
Yeah, like he's about one of the only good parts of Ghost Rider 2. Yeah.
But yeah, like, the
But
reason
also-
I say it feels
Okay.
like a Steven Seagal movie is because, basically, Ghost Rider is too invincible. Like, anytime he needs to do anything, he just does it with, like, no opposition. Like, they build up this one villain who's like a decaying corpse, like, anything he touches just rots. Once Ghost Rider gets to him, he beats him pretty effortlessly. And there's also how, freaking, the guy who's supposed to be Mephisto gets utterly curb stomped by Ghost Rider. The Lord of Hell itself is defeated by Ghost Rider like in 10 seconds.
Also, I don't know if if it's the same actor that I'm thinking of, but like I know it's not Peter Fonda, but and I haven't watched Spirit of Vengeance in a while.
It's not Peter Fonda in
but,
Spirit of Vengeance.
No, I know, but isn't it? I think it's Ciarán Hinds or something, if I'm remembering the face right. And if I am correct, then because Ciarán Hinds was the voice of both versions of Steppenwolf in both cuts of Justice League.
Let me look it up now.
Like, I remember that, the main enforcer villain that the devil gets in Spirit of Vengeance is like, I have given you the power of decay. And it's like, thanks, devil! What the fuck is that gonna do against Ghost Rider?
To answer your question,
Okay.
it is Ciarán Hinds playing... Well,
Okay, yep.
technically, it's
Steppenwolf.
Yeah, so technically it's Mephisto. It's still Mephisto, except they don't call him Mephisto. They just call him Rourke for some reason.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, where the fuck do we go? Because like it
I
tells
got
us
it.
to go to this.
I think I just did it. Oh, all of you have to do it. Oh, board the Discovery,
Oh,
which
I
has
see
become
it.
seaworthy again. So we have to find the Discovery now.
Okay, so now we have to go find. Okay, so now we have to set sail, which is not far away.
Thank you both for giving me a reason to ramble about letterbox reviews I've written.
Oh, you're
yeah,
welcome. But yeah, like Crank 2, like, yeah, it's messy. It probably is not a good movie, but I don't care. I enjoyed the hell out of Crank 2.
Yeah, Crank 2 is a lot messier than the first one. I think I gave the first one 5 stars on Letterboxd and the second one 4, but yeah, Crank 2 is still a good time.
Sorry, go ahead. I legit bursted the fuck out laughing when the directors asked Jason Statham to dry hump an old lady in the movie. I bursted out laughing. And then, of course, the famous scene where he literally fucks his girlfriend at a horse race track.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love that. And then there's like this like weirdly horny scene with a female stripper that's trying to seduce his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, we have to swap ships. Sail Discovery back to St. Anne. Motherfucker. Okay, so we have to sail these ships back to St. Anne while under constant attack, basically.
Oh, good. I wonder what kind of... Wait, what kind of mortars do we get? Wait, is this a flame... Oh my god, this is like a fire rocket thrower.
Nice.
Wait, is this going to be another one of those sections where we actually have a mild hint of fun?
I don't know. We'll see. I just know that they strip your inventory down to 3 repair kits. I mean, 10.
Dear.
My bad, not 10. And 10 repair kits and no food. And also, it looks like basically no. It looks like we do have rear mounted.
These guns are fun, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to see what this thing does.
Oh, you have torpedoes on the back. That's why I was confused, because it didn't look like they were shooting anything.
Oh god, I think I just gave a barrier to one of the ships. That's what the mortar. That's what the weapon is. Where the mortar is lay down one of those barriers.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you have to stay within a very specific.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have to stay within a very specific path, or else you die or fail the mission.
And I will say, at least the ships kind of have, like, at least give you some fun cannons to use that just obliterate.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Again, wow, we're actually kind of having some kind of fun.
Yeah, but also, I get the feeling this is the last mission of this quest, and it took us about 15 minutes.
Wow.
We'll see if this is it or not.
Tag.
Okay. There's another player joining in because he saw all the massive. I think he saw the massive ships that were coming to swarm us and wanted to get some pillaging done.
Yo ho, the seas forever. Yo.
The game forever blows. Yo.
Yo ho.
The soul is skull and bones. Yo ho. Okay. Well, we cleared out most of the fuckers that were attacking us, so it should be relatively smooth sailing from here. We'll see.
You say that, and then here's 3.
Oh, there, of course. I had to jinx it.
Where'd you both go?
We're
headed to the objective.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna have to make a turn soon.
Yeah. The Seafire is interesting, but I don't think it's something I would want on my full ship now that I've seen how it
Yeah.
works. It's basically a Gatling gun that you have to charge. It probably does do good damage, though. Although now I know how it works, because something like this is available at the black market. Okay, Schnick's pretty far behind us. I'm gonna fall back and maybe lend some assistance if I can.
Shit! Turn around! Get back in!
Yep, I'm turning around.
Yeah, Alright.
This is like a flamethrower Gatling gun. What the hell?
Yeah, you hold the button and it charges up and then it fires a lot of shots.
Okay. Flamethrower
Okay,
Gatling
Schnick's
gun.
back with the group.
Flamethrower.
Okay.
Flamethrower Gatling gun.
This thing turns like fuck.
Flamethrower.
You're hitting me, Schnick.
Flamethrower. Flamethrower.
And because this ship doesn't have any food on it, my stamina is for shit now. Sorry, but it's slow. I'm stuck at a slow movement speed because this fucking ship doesn't have any food to replenish stamina.
The stamina. Well, we're almost there. We're almost back to St. Anne.
Okay, good. Oh, I ran into some islands.
Oh shit! Oh crap! You're taking damage. Use your repair kit right now. Use your repair kit.
My repair kit was on cooldown.
Oh great! Oh no!
I didn't notice I had taken that much damage. Okay, I can respawn at sea still though, so hopefully I can still do this objective. Nope, I got back. I went back to my old ship.
Oh great! So we have to come back and help you.
Yeah, I have to do it. I have to start it again. Sorry about that.
Okay. Okay, Schnick. Let's turn around.
Well, I just did the contract.
Actually, it just got marked as complete for me.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't it be funny if the game just gave us that ship?
It would, yes.
Oh, hey. Challenge completed.
I think the ships that were attacking us are still over here giving me shit. I'm going to beat the living. I'm going to massacre all of them because fuck these
I'm on my way.
Have I mentioned
Let's see if I can,
that when I frickin' write my script for this frickin' thoughts on this frickin' game, that frickin' stupid ass medkit cooldown is gonna be one thing I frickin' rage about.
The thing is, I would almost bet money that that's there because they think that that people give a shit about the PvP, but no one does. Because if you had, they needed some kind of mechanic where players couldn't just like go to fight each other and heal indefinitely. But the that thing has no place being there outside of PvP. It's another instance of this fucking game didn't know what the hell it wanted to be. It wants to be a little bit of everything and ends up being nothing.
Okay, how are you freaking losing health?
Those ships. Oh, you have a status ailment on you. You have a status ailment on you, and you need.
Yeah, these things can inflict tainted, which is. These fucking things can inflict tainted, which is the exact same status ailment, the insta-kill status ailment that Vikram was using.
That's why I heavily suggest investing in restoration kits, which cures those.
I've got some. It's just they're not mapped to any key shortcut on my fucking thing.
Die.
Where's the fucking restoration kit?
I wish it was easy to make that flamethrower Gatling gun because I'd like that.
I used the restoration kit and I still have like. I immediately got tainted again and my health went all the way down. Fucking bullshit.
Use that.
Because yeah, I fucking cured the tainted and then they just nailed me with tainted again. So yeah, the tainted status ailment basically is just an instant kill, and there's a mission now where Because like even if you cure the tainted, the game is built so that they can just nail you with it again.
Okay.
Hello? Oh, we there?
I'm here.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. Oh
Okay,
shit! Wow, both of you. Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Sorry, I was managing my inventory and replying to something.
Okay. Yeah, I need. Okay. No worries.
Yep, we just gotta talk to Blackwood when we're ready.
Yeah. There's a plague ship I'm just beating the living shit out of. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's like available as a mini game. Yeah.
And I was muted. I was talking about Pirates, Liar's Dice, Dead Man's Chest, Liar's Dice. Damn it.
Yeah, we heard it. Okay, finally sank those damn ships. I'll head to St. Anne 2 while I jot down a note of how fucking bullshit the, what's the name of the status ailment again?
Afflicted? Maybe?
I don't think it was afflicted, because that's a generic term. Okay,
Well, while we're waiting, then I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell. I'm gonna go ahead and start selling commodities.
okay. Yep, back at St. Anne, I'm gonna... Oh, okay. I had 3 sets of like dice for some fucking reason, and giving them to Blackwood gave me a chest called a gift in return. Let's see what those do.
Do what? What'd you do?
Basically nothing. I had some like dice that I had picked up from some pillaging ring, and if you give them to
Some
Blackwood,
Liar's
he gives you
Dice.
chests with not
Liar's
much in them.
Dice.
Wager 4 5s. Bootstrap, you are a liar. You find an eternity of this ship.
Alright, got a mailbox. Don't hurry. Sorry. There's no hurry if you go ahead and enjoy your breakfast. Sorry, there's something in my throat. Tearing Culverin 3. Yay.
It's funny because I don't normally eat breakfast, but friggin' pancakes can convince me.
Well,
I love the smell of
I make good
pancakes in the morning. Smells like victory. Smells like victory. I love how we can talk to Blackwood over on that like ass end of nowhere, like where Rama is, or we can just talk to him at St. Anne and get the same result.
Yeah.
Let's see, how is my helm doing? How are my manufactories doing?
I've got some crude saltpeter, so I can
Top off. Time to top off.
Okay, I'm gonna. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can map restoration kits specifically to a different quick access button.
And now I have
Hotkey
20 smugglers marks, so I am going to finish out the Shipmaster battle pass.
I finished out 2 of them. I haven't done the 3rd one. Apparently, supposedly there's a big reward for doing all 3, which is just again trying to get you to pay to finish them quick or early. I think.
Oh, I think I just got a ship blueprint from the Shipmaster because it just gave me a blueprint for something called a Garuda.
I'm still working on upgrades for my ship.
And oh, yep. And I think you get a lot of smugglers marks for doing the DLCs because that's what I feel like I've been getting.
Yeah, because we got a shitload of them last time that we played.
Yeah. So let's see how clogged my cargo is. Oh, I guess it just goes. Dry sand. Oh God, don't tell Anakin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep sand off my ship. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Take the crude saltpeter. Refine the crude saltpeter. Yeah, I have a shitload of rubber to craft if I want to finish the upgrade to my ship, but luckily I'm getting the stuff to where I can do it. That's going to take 5 minutes. I'll come back later.
Let's see, how did I do here? Legacy cache. Oh. I got a darn downless gun, whatever the fuck that is. It's a massive Ottoman weapon of terrifying might. The guns are fired in unison for maximum devastation. Oh, it's a bombard. Might have to... Okay, I still don't get... How do bombard guns work? I still don't get that.
I don't know, but I've got one equipped on my ship because it deals a shitload of damage if the ship is flooded, which I think my torpedoes inflict.
Okay, yep, I'm gonna see about putting it on my ship. See, manage ship. Better have given me a... Souls of Darkness ship. Nobody call Kingdom Hearts because Kingdom Hearts loves talking about the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I got a full Deadeye set. Better have given me that wheel that I wanted. And it better not make me pay for the premium. Oh, yeah. Yep. You need the premium. You need to buy. You need to buy the premium version of the Smuggler's Pass to get certain rewards.
Well, of course.
Yep. There was a wheel that I wanted, but it's only a premium reward. What?
I was just thinking of a random thought that was in my mind. It has nothing to do with Skull and Bones, though.
That's all right. Talking about our chat about Ghost Rider didn't have anything to do with Skull and Bones either.
Yeah.
All weapons in the same quadrant to fire simultaneously, whatever that means.
I don't know what that means either. I thought that
Adds
happened by
30%
default.
Adds 30% of damage as explosive damage and a 40-meter blast radius. I think I might actually replace my torpedoes with that because I think I'd get more use out of that. Plus, it kind of goes better with the vibe of having a dragon.
Do I go to this Telak Panjara?
I don't
No.
think you have to.
Oh.
No, we can talk to Blackwood right at St. Anne.
Yeah, he's somehow in both places at once.
Yep. Are we good? Are we good to resume?
Yeah.
I'm good to resume. I was just sitting at the bounty board.
Actually, one thing I do need to do first is, since now I have a bombard weapon, I need to transfer my torpedo ammo and grab some bombard ammo.
I need to buy some restoration kits, see if I can map them to a hotkey. Alright, got restoration kits.
Okay, yep, I'm going to talk to Blackwood.
Okay.
A forgotten past.
Alright, it's now shared with me.
Contract accepted.
Okay.
Think C people merchant.
Okay.
Let's see. Is there a spot that's? No.
I don't see an objective marker. I think.
Oh, I do.
Something we can. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yep. And there is a spot that we can fast travel to, so I marked it.
Okay, I see it now.
Yep. Hey, Schnick, do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. But yeah, again, happy 29th birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah. All right here.
I'll be honest, Jado, since you and I will be starting Justice League tonight, I'll be honest, like my only exposure to the original animated series, I think, is you showed me that one series of episodes.
I showed you the Injustice episode, yeah.
Yeah, the Injustice episode, and I've seen like the initial series pilot with like the alien invasion, and which is also in a quasi origin story arc for Martian Manhunter, if I remember.
It is, yeah. Which that'll be the start of what we start tonight.
Now, if I remember, isn't that a 3-parter or a 4-parter?
It is, yeah. It's a 3-parter.
It's a 3-parter. And obviously Kevin Conroy's in it. Is the voice actor from Superman animated series
no, they changed voice actors for Superman, but I think from when Kara is talking about it, but I don't think you can really tell.
Okay. Well, we good to head out?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Field of strange gems being transported by sea people merchants for profit.
Let's do this.
But I don't want to. I'm not going to spoil what I think I've already told you, like what the April Fool's Day video is. But the ending of it, I think you'll really like.
Incoming!
Only thing they had in their hold was one serving of grilled bread.
Oh, hey, level 9 ship.
We basically beat them up for lunch money. All right, I'm shooting the crap out of it now.
Same. Fire! Okay, again, this does not cure the gameplay of all its issues, but I do kind of thoroughly.
Wait, it says acquire pile of sacred gems. I don't have the pile of sacred gems.
I have them.
Okay, then you need to go back to Blackwood, so fast travel to there.
What the hell? How do bombards? Okay, good.
Bombards, I think you have to take into account the distance of your target. Sorry, I just shot the fuck out of you, Schnick. Because like they have a long range, but they travel on a weird arc, so you kind of have to gauge. That's why the targeting reticle has such a long vertical reach to it. Like you have to aim low if your target is in point blank range, and aim high if the farther away they are.
Okay.
Like cannonballs have a trajectory too, but it's much straighter and easier to get a hold of.
Miles, well, both of you, if you felt like actually logging your show watch parties, there is a website for that, I found out.
Oh yeah, I saw that on your Blue Sky. I think I'll pass just because actually I don't watch a lot of TV shows anymore. I've been between gaming and watching movies with my spare time.
I know the one TV show you logged on Letterboxd was Gen V.
Which baffles me why that was on Letterboxd, but no other shows, or most other shows aren't.
Yeah, Letterboxd is weird on that front.
Just like when Letterboxd had those KOTOR fan movies for a bit, and then their entries got removed.
Yeah, that was weird. What's funny is the little 20-minute like redubs of movies that Dragon Ball Z Abridged did. Those are on Letterboxd also.
Okay. Yep. I went to a fast travel point, and now I'm gonna fast travel back to St. Anne to deliver those things.
Yep. There's a lot of wreckages here with star charts in them. I don't know what they are.
What's a good haunted house type movie? Like, because like I'm not sure if that's the best choice for for when I move into my new house and I'm ready to spend the first night. But it's the best thing I got. It's the best thing I can think of about moving into a new place. And also I like horror movies, so like I'm trying to think of like what would be a good haunted house horror movie to christen my house with. When I
joke that the
move
original
in.
Alien was people half joke that the original Alien was a haunted house movie in space.
This is true.
For me, like I had to christen my house and any new TV that I get by watching the original Star Wars trilogy on it.
That's also good. Maybe I'll christen it with Revenge of the Sith, although I'll probably be watching plenty of Revenge of the Sith in theaters in April because I am going to watch the crap out of that in theaters. because like I remember my parents took me to see it back in 2005, but I didn't really appreciate going to a movie theater back then. So yeah, I am gonna be like, okay, AMC is gonna be like, wow, you're watching a lot of Star Wars.
All right, contract complete. A forgotten past. All right, I'm disembarking.
A shadowy,
on land.
a shadowy past.
Shadowy. Okay.
Dig up the mysterious. Wait, did we already do that? Hang on a sec. I'm gonna check my journal.
Let's say I've got something other than a shadowy past listed. Holy fuck! I had like 22 uncut diamonds there.
Okay, yeah, it just says continue with Blackwood when ready. So okay.
Yeah, cursed remedy is what mine's listed as. Alright, a shadowy past is now shared with you. Okay. Why does the game keep just follow the shaman burial map to uncover the mysterious ashes? Mom! It's gonna be a fucking treasure hunt.
So where the fuck do we go then?
I don't know. I don't see it marked on the map.
Well, it's telling you that you guys need to read the treasure map first.
Oh, okay. Where is the treasure map? I don't think
You
they have
press
it.
press R2 and then hold the right on D-pad.
Mine just says wait for other players to complete, because it just says follow the shaman burial map to uncover the mysterious ashes.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. Where is everyone on this map? Like I can't see you on my map.
I'm basically at the old where we were for the where we fast traveled for the last thing. I'm fast traveling to St. Anne now.
Okay, yeah, I think you need, yeah.
Okay, I'm here now.
Okay,
Still
like
just
so
says
check.
Wait for other players to complete.
It doesn't give you an icon for reading. Schnick, what about you? Does it give you an icon for read treasure map under a shadowy past?
No.
Doesn't for me.
Well,
I'm gonna talk to Blackwood, see if I get anything from it. It's
the map points to a sea shop. Yeah, because it's like follow the mysterious to uncover the mysterious ashes. Shaman, so where the fuck do we go, you stupid game?
I don't know. This quest might be bugged.
Wait. Let's see, I'm reading the treasure map. Like, where the fuck? That's not what we want. I really hate how they make you navigate the map. Okay, so you have shadowy past marked, like tracked, right?
Yep.
And when you have that,
because the fucking game keeps getting rid of my objective.
so nothing allows you to read the map because it said.
No, it still just keeps saying wait for other players to complete. Which actually, that's reminds me. I have a lot of star charts in my inventory I need to unload.
Like wait for other players to complete in the sense of like reading the map, or
in the sense that it just says wait for the other players to complete. It doesn't say anything about a map. It just says follow the Well, it says like. Hold on one second.
Seriously, this map is so unhelpful.
Transfer to warehouse. Transfer to warehouse. Transfer to warehouse.
Wish it would. I don't know. Tell you.
Yeah, but that would be convenient, and that's not what they were going for.
That would be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Why does my objective keep fucking disappearing? Okay, now it's gone entirely. It says a prized possession. It wants me to do that fucking discovery quest again. Like, Okay, the quest that we
I have a
quest that we a shadow. Okay,
Yeah,
a shadowy patch. Track that. Okay. It says follow the shaman burial map to recover the mysterious ashes. It just says wait for other players to complete. There is no map for me to read.
Huh. Schnick, is there a map for you to read?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, damn it. Oh well. Okay, so we have that. I don't like this. This is so nondescript. Like, I guess there's an island. The map points to a Sea People shaman buried in Isle Michael, Western Basin, coast of Africa.
Isle Michael. I think that's the we have to find that on the map. Isle Michael, or it's marked.
So coast of Africa.
I don't even know where the coast of Africa is on this fucking.
It's
thing.
on the left side
of
the map.
Isle. I might not even have it discovered yet. Poacher's
Isle of the Moon.
Mangrove, Lacani. Mother of Shipwrecks.
Hey, there should be an island, at least on the map, that looks like
Gold Mine. I have a few undiscovered places over here. It might be a place that I haven't discovered yet. Pillar Tomb.
Don't you just love having to read a map?
Mm-hmm.
Basin, coast of Africa.
Okay, I know I've discovered that before.
Wait, Isle Michael. Okay, I think I found it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's as good a place as any to start there.
Yeah. So, mark it, and I'll head out there.
Yep, I'm fast traveling.
Oh, I see it now. Yep, Isle Michael, that's it. So
Treasure is in this outpost. Excellent. Treasure is in this outpost. Good. Okay, so we just need to bumble around. Hey, Schnick, I believe I've marked the place that you need to fast travel to.
Okay, now it's not available at all for me to select on my quest.
Oh, it's...
And the fucking game just, again, it keeps... Yeah, it deleted it off of my quest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's...
You and Schnick still have it available, I don't, and I can't get it back.
Oh, lovely. Hey, Schnick, can you, do you see where we are? Hey, Schnick, I marked if you can hear me, I marked the island that we're currently at. Well, sorry, Jad. I guess I just gotta bumble around looking for some treasure, I guess, on here.
Fucking apparently, I'm gonna see if talking to Blackwood fixes that, but
yeah,
I think the game bugged for me to where I don't know if the game bugged for me to where it wants me to redo the discovery, or if that's just a mission that you can do over and over again. Because again, by this point, I think they were just fucking desperate for any more quests to add.
Okay. Oh, I think I found it. Hey, Schnick. Oh, actually, no, treasure spawn, but I think treasure locations spawn randomly.
It does, yeah.
Treasure hunt completed. Sea People shaman. So, yep. Okay, Schnick, yep. We just need to find...
I can't access that quest, and it's... Oh, now it's available for me again. Motherfucker!
So, see what happens when you...
It says wait for other players to complete, so it's only looking at you two. It's not looking at me to complete it also.
Okay,
All
so
right,
I
I'm
guess
headed back to Isle Michael.
yep.
This fucking
Okay.
game.
Yep. Yep, Schnick. It should be indicated. I mean, you probably know this, but it's indicated by like sparkling sparkles on the ground. But yeah, anyways, so when I was watching Yahtzee's, like, how stupid is the villain's plan in Resident Evil 4, he, like, kind of talked about, like, okay, so you send Ashley back, to the United States, because that's part of his plan. Send Ashley back to the United States, to, like, with the parasite infected to infiltrate the American government. So, two problems with that. One, Ashley will eventually just mutate, and does the guy not think that if Ashley returns, suddenly from a harrowing kidnapping, that they aren't going to do a thorough medical examination of her? And secondly, how is Sadler going to be able, or how is Adler, or whatever his name is, how is he going to control the parasite from, like, all the way in some ass-end European, unnamed European country, all the way in America? And secondly, and thirdly, if he wants Ashley to go back to America to, like, with the parasite inside of her, why doesn't he just let Leon rescue her instead of always trying to kill him repeatedly throughout the journey?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
I
I
just
remember
liked
that
Yahtzee
episode.
just
That was funny.
yeah, it's like I just liked watching Yahtzee go through it and, like, yeah, this plan is kind of stupid.
Oh, speaking of stupid plans, I finished Minority Report, the video game, and basically the villain's plan is a time paradox. Like,
Oh. Go ahead.
the villain's plan is to manipulate John Anderton into wanting to kill him by framing him for murder. But the way that he ruined his life was to get pre-crime after him, but he got pre-crime after him by setting him up for murder, but he set him up for murder by getting pre-crime after him, but he got pre-crime after him by setting him up for murder, but he set him up for murder by getting pre-crime after him. Like, there's no inciting incident for this plan. Also, the villain's plan is also he hired an assassin to kill John Anderton, the head of a department that sees murders before they happen.
Oh.
I rewatched Spoonie's review of Minority Report. First off, it was barely talked about the game and was mostly just making movie references that weren't even funny. But, like, it seriously felt like he only played like he just barely watched a Let's Play on YouTube and maybe played one or two levels. But while talking breathlessly about how perfectly they adapted the story of the movie, I'm like, no, you fucking get it?
Yeah, Spoonie is weird. Hey, Schnick, are you good to set sail?
Yeah, it just says the ashes seem to have done something nearby. I didn't know if that was on land
marked.
or in sea.
Nope, it's at sea. Schnick, are you good to go? You there?
Schnick, we can't hear you if you're there.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Excuse me. Okay, well, he's setting sail, so I'm guessing he's there.
Okay.
Think the accursed Voyager drawn to the purification of ashes to... okay, so we beat up some more ships.
Are you surprised?
No, not in particular. I just didn't know what it would be. If these fucking ships cast that plague or whatever it is too, I'll be furious.
Oh, we got some shadow trinkets.
Okay.
Okay, I wanna breathe fire on this ship.
I'm gonna cram torpedoes up its ass.
Oh,
We are
good.
being
Event
ambushed. I get that.
event encounter.
It's
Event
just sink a few
encounter.
ships. I've seen these before. It's just we have to sink a few ships.
Okay.
An enemy fleet
Well,
has
we might as
ambushed
well.
you using you as bait.
Let's get rid of these plague ships.
Yeah.
Aha.
Okay, I'm taking care of the enemy fleet, I think. The hell? Why is there a bonfire down here? On the water. Oh, it's just a sunken ship.
Aha. Oh, event
Yep.
completed.
Yeah, those events are really easy to do. You basically just sink a few ships that think they got the balls.
Okay, what do we need to do?
Well, for me, I need to reselect Shadowy Past because the game keeps dropping my fucking objectives.
Okay, I see a fast travel point. There we go. Yep, I marked it.
All right.
Yep, I'm gonna head there.
So you
Hey,
have the
Schnick, if
shadow
you can
trinkets
hear
because
us.
mine's still listed as having 0.
Yep, I have a shadowy pet. Yep, yep, I have the shadowy trinket, so I just need to deliver them.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there's nowhere else for me to get them.
But yeah, Schnick, if you are talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
There's some ships along the way.
Well, there's a ship off to the left for Mortal Symphony. It's like a elite captain, a bounty thing,
Oh.
I think. But
Oh,
off
I
to
just
the
got
right,
these
there's some
ships
more
over here.
Oh, yeah, you're off further
Yep.
to the right where there's some more ships we could fill time with while you complete the objective.
Yep.
Was locking onto a ship for my mortar, and then you sank it right as it got over there. Right as I fired.
Okay, yep.
At
Took
least
out
I'm
that
getting
whole
some-
fleet of
at least-
ships.
Yeah, well, at least I'm getting some shit that I can sell for silver when I get back. What's up?
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I swear I just heard a musical flourish that sounded like a direct ripoff of Pirates of the Caribbean. That sounded like it was doing the dun 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 dun. Like it sounded like it was doing that part of the theme.
It might have been me humming. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the sound. Oh, Schnick's getting attacked by something.
Oh,
At least I think it was. It looks like I don't know.
at least temporarily.
Okay, well, Salton is still going down, so I think it's all right.
Yep, my stamina. Oh, by the way, so some interesting news about the state, about like apparently a state that's trying to pick a fight with Illinois. So my sister was telling me about this yesterday. Apparently, the Indiana House of Representatives passed a law yesterday to redraw state lines of Indiana, would basically absorb like part of Illinois.
You're cutting out, but
Oh, never mind. Okay, yep, almost back to the fast travel point.
yeah. Son of a bitch, I was gonna board that. Oh well. Oh, I still can, because it's at very low health, but it's still alive.
Oh,
Yeah, fast little fucker. I wasn't gonna catch him. One of my ship upgrades did enhance the speed of my ship, though. So that was cool.
how do you? Oh yeah, your ship upgrades. Yeah, the ship right.
Yeah, the shipwright.
Actually, I did get quite a few upgrade parts, so I will see.
Yeah. You have to get a shitload of like stuff like lacquer, which I lucked out and got it from a few pillages. There we go.
Oh.
Shadowy past complete.
Okay, hey Schnick, are you sure you're not able to communicate with us right now? Okay, so... Okay, that was the end of talking to Blackwood, so there is only one quest left in Shadows of the Deep, and it's a humble fisherman.
Alright.
And
So
I'm
basically,
going to...
Blackwood's quest amounted to two brief one-off quests that didn't even take us an hour. Just for we just had some filler stuff in the middle of it.
Okay, I'm going to I'm going to the shipwright real quick. The craft, because I got a Garuda. Okay, so I have there's a sharpshooter, a blaster, a vanguard. Where was that Garuda that I saw? At a bark.
I'm just shooting some ships for grinding of stuff that I can sell for money.
Oh hey, I actually. Oh hey, good news. Good news. I actually do have enough to upgrade my ship.
Nice.
Yeah, all those upgrade parts I was getting from the battle pass actually gave me enough to upgrade my ship.
Yeah. Like, it's not the upgrade points that are the problem, because, again, you get a shitload of those on the Smuggler's Pass. The problem is just, like, all the other resources you need to go with it, because lacquer... My ship's upgrades all take a lot of lacquer, and lacquer is near impossible to farm. Well, you basically have to buy a shitload of shellac, which is basically what I've been using the Pieces of 8 for. I hope everything's alright with Schnick. I'd hate if something shitty was happening on his birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. Item. Okay, yeah, there it is. I got a blueprint for a ship that's a DPS focused ship called it's a Garuda class. It's a fast maneuverable, and it's deliberately designed to you deal as much damage as quick as possible.
Okay.
So I could craft it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to right now.
All right, I'm about to fast travel to St. Anne. I'll be right there. I was just clearing out some ships for some money.
Okay.
Because once you have a bunch of manufactories, you burn through silver. You start burning through silver. Because you have to keep paying. You have to keep checking in. It's meant to be like daily to basically shell out some silver so they can keep working. All right, finally back to the to a fast travel point. Repair, fast travel. Where is it? There it is.
Yep. Okay, and I got some mail. You got mail. Oh, wow. I just got like a random influx of 32 viewers because according to my Twitch chat, Lily White TV is raiding with a party of 31 raiders, whatever the heck that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Yeah. That is like yeah, so I have no idea what the hell that is.
Me either. Alright.
A son of liberty.
Especially since I think the cap on raids in this game is 20, or for any co-op events. Just dumping off all my shit at the warehouse.
And then fire long gun. And and I need to dump my shit at the warehouse. Dump my shit, some of my shit too.
If we all dump shit in the warehouse, I think that it's going to start smelling pretty bad. And I'm running low on torpedoes. I need to get more. Keep getting notice about like seasonal leaderboards. I guess the my guys are the ships I've assigned to the ships that I've assigned to keep my manufactories running. I guess are doing a good job. All right, it contains 60 torpedoes. I've got like 90 something. So,
well, it's like it means 90 crates of torpedoes.
240 torpedoes added to my inventory. That'll keep me going for a while.
A while. Okay, I think that's that. If we're all good to go, I will find a nearest fast travel point.
Okay. Do we have another? Oh, we're doing the humble fisherman thing.
Yep.
Okay.
And
yep,
I see it. The closest thing is
Africa, where victim ships are reportedly gathering. Oh, great! This is going to be another fight with all of those.
Yep. Hey, Schnick, if you can hear, I marked a place called Mother of Shipwrecks. It should be marked on the map because that's the closest location to the our quest.
I've got a ship and a bottle I need to give to Blackwood for because it'll get me a reward.
Okay, well, while I wait, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
All right. I thought I did. What the hell? Nope, I don't have it. Alright. Alright, you said you marked the next location? He's in the bathroom. You said you marked the next location? Oh, I see it. There's a big-ass section we have to explore to, Okay. Alright. Looks like Ka Mangrove is where we go. How borked has this experience been? Just the other day, I teleported back and forth again.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, I went to I went to a place called
Oh, I
Ka
marked.
Mangrove. It's pretty close to where we need to go to explore.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, Mother Shipwrecks was right on. Oh yeah, I see it too. Actually, I see where you are. Schnick, are you there? Like, cause like we can't hear you and you're still far away.
Yeah, we're just starting to get worried about you.
Yeah, cause you're right now just sitting at Telek Panjara.
I mean, I can see his stream. He's doing stuff. He's managing his inventory.
Okay. I feel like I just heard something on his mic. So like maybe he's trying to talk, and I'm really hoping it's just like technical issues.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and at least meet up with you.
Okay.
But yeah, just letting you know, before I'll need to at most before I'll need to hop off so I can get started
another
on my
hour.
cleaning. Yep, got about
Yeah,
another hour.
Well, that'll give me time to go swim. I've been trying to cut out sweets lately, and I've lost like 4 pounds just in the last week. Just I guess because I don't know if it's just like stuff I was retaining or what, but hopefully I can keep the streak going and lose a little weight.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up a regular exercise even when I'm eating things like stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, I ordered a Stefanina's pizza last night because just pineapple and green olive because Lent and everything. But I ordered it because I wanted to eat it before I left for board game night, and then an hour and like 15 minutes passed, and I was like, okay, I can't. I'm not going to get that pizza. But then I checked my phone, which was on vibrate, and I had 2 phone calls from the pizza place asking like, hey, did you mean for this to be delivery? Because we marked it for pickup. And I was like, son of a bitch. So then I picked up like an hour stale pizza on the way to board game night. It was still pretty good, but like, Jesus Christ. I've been having problems with customer service lately. Like my car has some tire sensors that have gone out, and I need to take it to the dealer. So and if you try to, in my experience, if you try and make an appointment with the dealer, they will push you off for like 2 to 3 weeks. But if you just show up, you can get it done, no problem. Like one time, my battery was basically dead, and they said, "Oh, we can take it for you now at 3 weeks." And I was like, so I said to myself, "Okay, then how about this? I'll just drop a car with a dead battery at your outside your site and see how long it takes to get fixed." It was done the next day. But like, I went there on Thursday, and I talked to this lady who said, "No, sorry, we're booked solid. We can't get to it." Well, can you make an appointment? I can see you in 2 weeks. But as I was going to leave, a mechanic was climbing into my car to take it away and looked baffled as fuck that they said they couldn't see me because they were too busy. Like, I didn't feel like picking a fight with that because I just had a feeling I wasn't going to win with that lady still there. But like, I'm pretty sure she was completely full of shit.
Yeah. And like my check engine light is on, so I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I noticed it yesterday when I was driving my sister to show her my house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's Schnick doing on his stream right now?
Managing cargo because it looks like his thing is completely full. There's a bit of a delay though, so I don't. But yeah, I think it's just had to manage cargo.
Okay, well we can just blow up ships in the meantime.
Yep. I'm fully stocked on torpedoes. It would be a shame if they went to waste.
Oh, almost.
The only good joy is a fast
Yeah, the homing
Come on.
torpedoes that I got from I forget which one market it was. They don't home very well, but it basically just means I don't have to be quite as accurate as usual with my torpedoes.
knowledge is treasure. But
Oh, I guess we took out that whole squad.
Yeah. Yeah, now Schnick's at the black market, getting some stuff he needs.
I'm gonna top off.
Well, I've got 187 repair kits. I might as well use one to top myself up.
I don't want some random pirate to tarnish her reputation.
Wow, yeah, we're gonna have like a very. I think we have to like navigate. Oh wow, I think we have to like
Yeah.
navigate a very narrow pathway.
That's
Once we-
how I'm reading it, because I doubt it's on the very edge up like above us to the north. I mean,
So yeah, it's kind of.
oh, I just had a
Sailing
graphical glitch where the entire game like flickered black.
Oh, I think I've had that before. Hey, there's a tower. That's something to shoot.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't look like it has that much health, so why the hell not? Yeah, I was doing some grinding where I was just looking along the this trade route where I supposedly could find a bunch of lacquer or rubber. Basically, came across a massive fleet of like Dutch ships that you could try blowing up for some trading materials, but it like was escorted by some massive warships that like one shot killed you and then disappeared.
Oh dear.
Hold on, there's an undiscovered port or location up here. I marked it for myself. I'm just gonna check it out so
Okay.
it's added to my map because I don't like
Okie
having
doke.
those question marks on my map, and I've got several over here.
Oh, I think I've just harvested some bananas.
I harvested a lot of bananas. You take it to the cookery in Saint Anne or the other place, and grill them up. They restore 40% stamina with every usage.
Oh.
I currently have a stock of 338 coconut balls that I use to replenish stamina so I can sail at full speed all the time.
Oh, I think this is a plunder site. Well, gives us something
It is.
gives us something to do while we wait.
It is, yeah. I was just gonna get it on my map, but okay. Yeah, I think it's marked on my map now. Yeah, Port de Mines. What the? Oh, there's ships. All right then, blunder it is. It looks like a low-level plunder, so shouldn't be that bad.
These major furnitures have fucking Suicide Squad effects.
How
Yeah,
so?
Like,
Like the whole like. Sorry, Schnick. You go ahead. You go ahead.
like reduces damage taken by 15%, threat generation while anchored. Duration of
Oh, yeah,
flood
Get
and
the
a
fuck
blaze
out
of
of me.
duration of flooded and ablaze effects applied by 100%, but reduces damage by 30%. Increases damage by 15% after crew attack for 30 seconds. Hitting a target more than 300 meters away applies the mark status. Targets with the mark status take 100% more damage. Like, it's not Suicide Squad confusing, but like, freaking feels like arbitrary crap.
Yeah, arbitrary
Oh.
crap that is ridiculously so convoluted. Yeah, I've seen some of those.
Come on. Come on. Come
And that's the
on.
expensive shit that they want you to like pay the premium currencies for too.
Oh, which ship?
No, the shit. I said the
Oh, shit.
furnitures with such convoluted effects as to never ever come into play. Oh, I see one ship. I see. Okay, there's 3 ships coming in. I'll give them a warm welcome.
And that one's about to die, too.
Yeah.
Oh, one other ship coming in.
Yep, I see him. I'm.
Yep, and I got my mortar
torpedoes up
going.
his ass. I like having torpedoes on the front of my ship where I can just ram them up people's asses. Oh, 3 other ships came in through the back door, the other door.
Oh. Well, let me give them a warm, fiery.
I gave them a warm welcome too because I have a fire bomb, like a fire. I don't know what it is, a spread fire or something like that on the back of my ship.
I still love, by the way, when we got all that casting announcements for Avengers Doomsday, and I heard Ian McKellen's Magneto, it just brings me back to that part of Deadpool and Wolverine's like, Magneto, he's dead. She killed him. Fuck!
Oh, I thought you were gonna go where what he said to Hugh Jackman, till you're 90.
Well, that too.
What do you both think of the theory I had with that? Because when they revealed Channing Tatum's Gambit was coming back, do you think that's actually going to continue off Deadpool and Wolverine?
I bet.
Oh, well, your theory was that they helped the prisoners, and they would have had to because I think Daphne Keane was in the ending of
She
when
was.
they're just hanging out. So yeah, they did go back and help the people, or at least some of them.
There is also a deleted scene from Deadpool and Wolverine that shows like it cuts back to the whatever that like pit was called, like whatever that dumping ground was called, and it shows a portal, like a mysterious portal opening up and a hand.
Oh yeah, I read about that. It was supposed to be like Rogue getting Gambit or something like that. Okay, we were just doing a plunder to kill some time.
Yeah, while we waited.
We can continue the story objective anytime.
Yep, the plunder's
Also,
about done.
This plunder's almost over, yeah.
I made the new ship from completing that battle pass.
Oh, you did? Awesome.
Ooh, nice.
What new ship?
What was it called? I forget what
Garuda?
Garuda, yeah.
Garuda, yeah.
Because I only had
I
one.
hear that name and I think of like Garuda is the name of like a special fighter that they made in one of, and like I think it was Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla 2.
But I only had one piece of it missing, so I went to find it.
That's all right. That's cool.
Oh shit, I need to turn around. Come on, get back to the plunder.
Yeah,
Turn around.
I've invested so many upgrades or so much time trying to upgrade the ship I've got. I'm too attached to it to build another one now.
Same at this point.
Although I admit having any emotional investment into this game at all is kind of the part of the problem. I have a problem. Oh, it looks badass.
Yep, plunder is over.
Why won't it let me grab there? Let me get this last loot of loot.
But yeah, like, I am at least, like, I really want, like, I want Avengers Doomsday to be good, but, oh god, like, just...
It has so much
something-
going against it right now.
Yeah, just something about Marvel these days, just like, are they gonna be able to handle it? Like,
Well-
Infinity, like... Go ahead.
Well, like,
Go
the
ahead,
thing with... Like, the thing that gets me is how they completely abandoned the planned storyline they were going for originally because of bullcrap, and then frickin' they just haphazardly tried to retool the whole thing in the middle of production.
Oh, and now
Yeah.
Quantum Mania is effectively a pointless movie.
That's why I consider
Yeah,
Quantumania the worst of the MCU movies. Like, that's what really crosses it into that territory. The fact that they just rendered it completely moot.
Yeah, like
Okay.
at best you could argue that season 2 of Loki stopped like put an end to the Kang arc, but that still makes Quantumania pretty much a useless movie, on top of already not being one of the better Marvel movies.
Okay, I'm sailing into these narrow passageways.
There's some narrow passageways that we have to look for these second mystery ships.
So yep, I'm just I am yep. So I'm just, but yeah, so like I'm excited for Avengers Doomsday in the sense that I know it's going to be like a big epic movie that I can't wait that I do want to see in theaters, and I'm excited for all the characters, but like just haphazardly throwing Doom in just because like, oh hey, we have the Fantastic Four now.
Well, they had the Fantastic Four back when they were trying to do the Kang story. It's just that, number one, people hated Quantumania, and number two, Jonathan Majors was an asshole. So, like, Marvel in a knee-jerk reaction is like, well, we can't do Kang now, and even though Kang
has variants.
That's-
So, like, it would
and
be
that-
the
and that-
easiest role to recast.
That's exactly
Like
the
literally
point.
all they like. Double Toasted brought up this point. Recast Kang with Will Smith. Problem solved.
Like, that's
There you go. Or better yet, sorry, go ahead, Schnick.
Well, that's the point. Like, frickin' they can recast William Hurt after he passed away with Harrison Ford. They could recast... Like, they've recast... The MCU is far from being a stranger to recastings, but for whatever reason, they just don't want to recast Kang.
Like,
It's like even if Quantumania didn't land, that doesn't mean you should abandon the entire storyline.
Yep.
Because now you have effectively rendered one of the MCU movies utterly pointless.
yeah.
And that's on top of Quantumania already not being that good of a movie.
Yeah, like I wonder if they just kind of felt that the Kang storyline wasn't working out the way they wanted to, and that's
After
what
one
played a part
movie.
in how they made the pivot. Yeah, well, except I think it's not even so much people weren't interested in Kang; people haven't been interested in the multiverse arc in general.
Well, it's because they haven't really... Like, I think,
They haven't
like,
done anything with it.
as great as No Way Home is, they fired on all cylinders a little too quickly. That gave people way too many expectations for Multiverse of Madness, and, like, even Deadpool and Wolverine, while that was great, it didn't hit nearly as strongly.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of blew their load early. But it's like, all the multiverse stuff isn't really, like, building or amounting to anything. Like, the thing people
and they
don't
kind of
understand
wasted
is
in.
multiverse itself is not a story. It's an engine for a story.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Honestly, like, I'll be like real quick. I'll be honest. Like, I still need to watch What If season 3. But like, What If season 3 has actually done more with the multiverse as a story engine than the main MCU has.
Oh, I haven't read a thing about What If season 3. Someone just said, "Oh, it's out now," and I was like, "What?" Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Even though What If is honestly one of I really enjoy What If. I mean, it's hit or miss, but it's still I enjoy it more than I don't.
like, from the announcement on Doomsday, I'm just kind of happy that they're finally following up on the Marvel's post-credit scene.
Yeah,
Because I thought Deadpool and Wolverine was going to do that, and then it didn't.
yeah, I thought the exact same thing.
Like, and it
All right, destroy the orb and acquire the Shadow Rim. Okay, I see the orb.
like, they definitely were firing on all cylinders, revealing all the X-Men series cast members who were coming back.
Yeah. All right, burn the Shadow Remnant at the Ka Mangrove bonfire to purify it.
Like, I think people were, like, questioning how if it fits with, like, the 20th century continuity, and the answer I have to that is the 20th century continuity itself was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It was.
Like, it's probably
at one point.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, Logan was meant to be just its own thing, completely disconnected from anything. But then in Deadpool and Wolverine, it kind of implied, oh no, that was the Fox Marvel universe. And then it's like,
Yeah.
but then Deadpool is also tied to, like, the, because Deadpool 2 has a direct reference to the prequel, to the, First Class timeline.
Yeah, it does. Like, honestly,
So I was like,
the best we could probably do is just hope that Deadpool being kind of fucked in the head, maybe there's unreliable narrator stuff going on, or just Deadpool doesn't
or maybe
give a crap about
Deadpool isn't
continuity.
tied to either of the main Fox timelines, and it's just they have a few people that look the same.
Yeah.
That is equally plausible.
Yeah, because, like, I know Deadpool's like the kind of character that wouldn't really give a crap about continuity.
Yeah. Well, even he said, when they said we're going to see the professor, McAvoy or Stewart?
These timelines are so confusing. Yeah. But, yeah, like, I hope it's some kind of counterparts of the 20th century X-Men timeline. Maybe, for all we know, it's like, maybe the good future Wolverine went back to at the end of Days of Future Past, where, like, everybody was alive again.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Yeah.
I'm harvesting a shitload of bananas. My crew will be thankful that we're eating something other than coconut balls.
They're both Donkey Kong related, so I don't know how they
Yes.
feel.
Well, at least Donkey Kong didn't think about showering someone with coconut balls.
Okay.
That's a funny thing where it's like, gorillas don't actually like bananas. That's just like, I don't know if that's a cartoon thing or a video game thing, but like in the Flash TV show, like, Grodd hate bananas.
I'm pretty sure the Justice League cartoon does the same thing with Grodd. Maybe that's just a Grodd thing in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Yeah, I feel like any like cartoon depiction of an animal eating food is probably inaccurate to real life. Like, yeah, like monkeys and apes don't really like bananas. I'm trying to think of other examples.
The only one that comes to mind is Bugs Bunny and carrots.
Yeah, rabbits don't really like carrots, I don't think.
Which those always looked good to me just because I likened them to puffy Cheetos.
Yeah.
Joke was, but I distinctly remember like a direct jab at corporations. But yeah, The Day the Earth Blew Up was like just a really awesome movie, I thought.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, like... Like, I know there was one joke about... I think I know the joke about the corporations. It reminded me of Looney Tunes back in action. A little bit.
Like, and I'll be honest, I kind of got a little teary-eyed in the opening when, like, Farmer Jim, like, isn't, like, you know, he dies. Like, that actually kind of got me a little teary-eyed, because I'm like, aww.
Like, they do the intentionally limited animation with him.
Yeah, oh, I love that. I thought that was very cool stylistically.
Yes.
Okay, so
listen
the point
to
to this
whispers.
the point to this quest line is that we're getting Vikram's backstory.
Yeah, because Vikram we
For the
care
last-
so much about.
Yeah, and
It's
we want to
basically
learn
like-
about him.
A company asshole came looking for stuff and took his wife, and that's pretty much the extent. And then he went mad and got power. I need to manage that. Well, while you do that, I need to manage my cargo.
This is
I have a
oddly
shitload of stuff.
reminding me of Devil's Third. We got rid of Vikram, and now we're suddenly getting all this backstory about how awesome Vikram is, how tragic he is. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like we should have. The quest should have been structured to where we got this backstory earlier.
Speaking of which, when we do the visit, I probably should try Devil's Third.
Oh yeah, I've got my Wii U hooked up now that I've got a second stand to connect it to. I offered to lend it to Rerez if he wanted it for a Just Bad Games episode. Now it's been digitally delisted, but he's he said he was going to think about it. But if I know he's got a mile-long list of subjects. He doesn't need me contributing anything to it.
Well, there's also
I really need to be careful about how much I message him because I don't want to come off as notice me senpai or anything like that.
Yeah, well, there's also the fact that, yeah, the game might be digitally delisted now, but there's nothing stopping him from just getting a hacked Wii U with the game on it.
Yeah.
Like, if that's what he does, I don't know.
While we're here, I'm gonna use the cookery to cook 175 grilled bananas.
I know Wii U
I got a lot
emulators
of-
exist, but I don't know how good it works.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well,
I should have guessed that modded Wii U's are a thing because everything is jailbroken these days.
Well, especially with the eShop shut down, like, modding Wii U's became much more commonplace. I almost got my Wii U soft modded, but then I was hearing things about what it would do. Like, the guy who was going to do it for me was telling me, oh, we have to overwrite the Mii Maker and everything. I was like, wait, what? And then I was worried how that was going to break things, so I kept begging him to stop, and then eventually he did.
Yeah.
So, I was just thinking, the ability to play GameCube games on the Wii U, and the ability to frickin' get whatever game I wanted, including frickin' Devil's Third, it just wasn't worth it.
Okay, I marked a fast travel point right next to where we need to go for the next objective.
The Wii U's library,
Isn't great.
well, especially with all the games I've now imported elsewhere.
Well, especially like the Bayonetta 1 port, for example.
It still baffles me how many people want Star Fox Zero to be ported when that game is complete garbage.
Like, after Xenoblade X managed to finally escape the Wii U, it's like, literally all that needs to happen now is that the Zelda remasters have to escape the Wii U, and then literally the only thing my Wii U would be good for is playing original Wii games, because, well, the only other games I have are either ports or they're dog shit.
I've got a few virtual console games on it. Like I've got both Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission because I don't have hard copies of either one. They're both on my PAP 1, but I actually can't find my PAP 1 right now.
Oh, wow.
The PlayStation Classic secretly took it out back and executed it.
Yep.
If I ever
Like,
got
I
an
have the
SNES...
memory card that I pulled out of it because I deleted all the PlayStation 1 games off, and now the PlayStation Classic you got me does the same thing, but better. But, like, I still would like to know where it is, because it plays Alien vs. Predator.
Well, hopefully you find it, because that game is awesome.
I mean,
I know, right?
absolute
Oh,
worst
it also
case.
plays the X-Men arcade game and the Simpsons arcade game now.
Absolute worst case, I'm pretty sure I can get arcade games working on the PlayStation Classic, but hopefully you find the PAP one.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the house. It's not like I took it to someone else's house.
Okay, I'm heading to the objective, Schnick. Where was the fast travel point,
I
Jado?
marked it. It's where I am. It's bottom of the screen, bottom of the map, and slightly to the right. I think. It's where I am.
Okay. Yep, I'm on my way from misery to away from misery to
What the fuck?
Yep, I probably didn't go to the right thing, so I'm having a little bit of a fail.
I'm looking. I'll look for the thing we need to find, because I'm pretty sure we just have to find another orb and blow it up, because that's what the first step was. And that was part of what we did the first time.
That gives me a reason then to take, since you're searching for it.
Yeah. Oh, I got some magnetite. Yay. Like, I don't even care what I'm picking up right now anymore. It's just, like, stuff I can... How much does it sell for? Because silver is pretty much the only thing. Yep, okay. The orb is somewhere around where I am. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm about to complete this next objective.
Okay, I'm just sinking some ships right now.
Okay. Alright, burn the Shadow Remnant at the Grand Fillets bonfire.
Okay, so only one of us needs to do that.
Looks like it. Alright, I'm taking...
Yep, I see. Yep,
Yeah.
It's kind of weird how there are some objectives we need to do to, like how one person can do it and then get it done for us.
Yep. Okay, I'm probably gonna get another bit of Vikram's backstory when I take this to the I'm taking it to the bonfire now as soon as I can find the fucking thing.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
That should complete this objective.
Okay.
Again, I don't think this is going to be a very long quest. We might even finish it by today. Alright, I'm burning the new Shadow fragment now. Alright, so the next part of Vikram's story is he tried to save his wife, and I think she died. Oh, and apparently the lady that we sailed with was with him. Like, Asna, that lady who met us at the start of the game, was with him.
Huh.
Okay, so it's not even. So the part 2 of the story is literally just they went to try and save his wife, and that's it. True
That's
intent.
it.
Search the next location in the East Indies where Vikram's cursed ships are reportedly gathering. Okay, so yeah, there's contract accepted. True intent. I guess they're building up a mystery of why the fucking Dutch people.
Hold on. Oh God, you need to wait up, Schnick, too, because it's still saying burn the Shadow Remnant. So I.
Okay, so yeah, you have to come to where I am and burn it yourselves. It looks like. Enough,
Okay. Yep,
All right,
and Schnick's caught up. So yeah, just wait. Just sit tight.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just thinking of a random article I read about the funniest answers that kids put on tests.
Oh God.
I feel like there's a sign. There was a. Okay, well, here's an easy, cheap one. So, you know how lots of, like, algebra, like, freaking math problems have, like, find x, like, in an equation?
Yeah.
One kid just circled the x and just wrote, here it is, next to it.
Oh, hey, smuggler's mark earned.
There was a really smart-ass one, I remember. I think it was a science...
I'm gonna fast travel somewhere to get some green heart planks just for upgrading my ship while you guys do that.
You need to tell me
It
where
won't
you
take
get
long.
those.
There are two, like, yeah, they're just two stores where you can raid them, but it's faster to just pay for them. Some fucking pirate game this is. You get supplies from locations by by buying them much faster than raiding them.
Well, so this one
Okay.
test, I think it was science. So basically, I think it was like I don't know what kind of science thing it was. Like somebody's working a job and like they propose like the way like this machine works or something, and then the question notes, well, this guy made a huge mistake in his logic and he got fired. Why? What was the mistake he made with his logic? And the answer that this kid puts down, because he slept with his boss's wife.
Okay. Yep. Got this bonfire. Wow, I didn't even have to sit through that. 'Cause Lord knows I really don't care.
Yeah, it's literally the part 2 of the story is literally just they went out looking for his wife. I think we're supposed to be like invested in the mystery of why these people wanted his wife, because apparently just being a piece of ass is not a sufficient explanation.
Okay, hey Schnick, when you've done the thing, we'll all be. Have you done the thing?
I guess.
All right,
does it
got
say-
more green heart planks for my
It says true intent.
Does your things-
I think. I don't know. Hang on.
Yep. Then we're all caught up. True intent. Then we're all
Okay.
caught
What's
up.
it called again?
All right, I'm headed
Request,
back
because
to a
I'm
fast
not-
travel point with my green heart planks, and
I
I'll be
can't-
ready to
It doesn't let
continue.
me track it.
Go to your
Is it
so
a
you go to your
humble
journal and you.
fisherman?
No, it's
Yeah,
true
we're on-
intent.
True
It's on-
intent.
Oh yeah,
it
you
was-
should be on Humble Fish.
Yeah, the humble fisherman is like the name of the overall quest line.
It says burn
Well, it's
the
under- it's under Shadows of the
Remnant.
Deep.
Well, frickin' I already burned it. I went to the thing. And it's telling me I still have to burn it.
I don't know then.
Try going back up to it and see what it tells you to do. Like go back up to the thing.
Throw powder.
Yep. And then there should be a second option if you haven't
there
done
should be a
it.
second option to like hold triangle.
It just says throw
Yeah, just-
powder.
Okay, then something's wrong.
Enhanced
Yours is
repair
okay,
kit.
Schnick. I think you're still on the earlier one, like the one before the one we're doing now. Yeah, you're on the humble fisherman step 3. We had like something about the shadow for going. So yeah, I think you're still on like the first of the 3 that we're doing. Yeah, it wasn't tracking progression correctly for all of us.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so we should probably help. We should probably help Schnick then.
Yeah. Luckily, this is a really short quest. It's like literally just sail here, find an orb, and blow it up.
Yeah, all this talk about Vikram's wife is why I thought of the slip of the boss's wife answer thing.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, Schnick, where is it telling you to go? Is it down those narrow passageways that you're at?
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
to
where's
be
it?
at Ka Mangrove. I forget where Ka Mangrove is, but that's where you have to burn the thing that you've got, Schnick.
I'm trying, but it's freaking blocking the way.
Yeah, the
Oh, I see a command
There's a very convoluted
Yep, I
place
see
you
it.
have to go to burn to get to the fire.
Yeah. No, I see. Wait, is it Ziwa Kubwa or is it Common Grove
Ka Mangrove.
where he needs to go?
Yeah, I think I saw it on the
Yep, Schnick, you're right. Schnick, Common Grove is right behind you. Like, you just need to turn around.
I got it.
I think he's there. Okay, he's doing it now, I think, according to the live stream.
Okay. And like I said, I'll hop over with you where you are.
I'll top off my manufactories while we wait. I went ahead and popped over to St. Anne so it wouldn't have pirate rogue ships pestering me for my pieces of 8 the entire trip home.
Okay, so what does it tell? Where does it tell you to go now?
Same spot that Shadow was at.
Okay, so we're all caught up. We're caught up.
Well,
Excellent.
It says he's on the Shadow heist, so I think he needs to go and I don't know. I need to read his objective, but he's not quite caught up to us yet because he's on the Shadow heist, which was step 2 of this thing.
Okay, I'm heading back to St. Anne. Ugh.
Yeah, I just had to pop by St. Anne.
No, I don't know what to look for.
What does your objective thing say when you press R2?
Search for next location in the open seas where Vikram's ships are going.
Okay, there's a glowing yellow splotch on the map. You have to sail around there until you find where there'll be a floating yellow orb off the ground. I can show you where it was for me. I don't know if it'll be in the same spot for you. Yeah, for me, basically just keep going where you're going now. I'm right behind you.
Yep, and my next location is off of Trisula Coast, so I'll be heading over to where you guys.
Okay. Someone asked for help fighting a boss. I don't give a shit.
You're on your own, buddy.
Mm-hmm. One time I was playing, someone got on the chat to freaking beg anyone who would cop on to help fight Lepest, the final form of it.
Yeah,
It was
right.
and had to beg repeatedly because no one was going for it. Apparently everyone else knows that fight is just as busted as we know. Okay, for me it was through this little circle over here.
Yeah, there it is. Let's see.
Yeah, so you blow that up and then you go to the outpost we were just at to burn it, and then you'll be caught up.
Okay. Another Silent Hill fog.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how Vikram talks to you.
I don't even have subtitles for when he speaks, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm also getting my movie order today, and it's funny I mentioned Silent Hill. One of the movies I'm getting delivered is called Jacob's Ladder.
I've heard that's good. I don't know anything about it, though.
The thing with Jacob's Ladder is that it was apparently a massive influence on Silent Hill.
I know that CinemaSnob compared it to the direct-to-video not the direct-to-video Hellraiser movies.
The games were inspired by it, and even the guy who made the first movie said he was inspired by it.
Huh.
Like, I'm just curious what the connection is.
Yeah.
Then the Substance is also in that order, so is the 93 Mario movie.
Oh yeah, it's a horror movie of a different sort.
Yeah. Alright, if I have to complain
I'll
about this
amuse
ship...
myself blowing up some ships until...
If I have to complain about this ship, it's that when I run out of stamina, I feel like I slow down much faster.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna
Yeah, that's
go
why I
back to
keep
my-
a shitload of food on my ship at all times.
Or, I don't know if it's because the ship generally goes faster when it's sprinting, or if... it just goes slower when it's not. I don't know. I'm trying to go to the fire now, but... Oh yeah, freaking... For a couple of nights, I've been trying to watch episodes of Freakazoid.
What the hell's Freakazoid?
Basically, the DCAU guys made an Animaniac style show.
It's basically he's a superhero. He's kind of Deadpool, but he's like breaks the fourth wall and really kooky.
Honestly,
Only he's a more general superhero instead of a mercenary.
Frickin' the thing with
Sorry.
the thing with
Bounty.
honestly, I think Freakazoid's better than Animaniac, so that's just me. And oddly enough, the weakest points of Freakazoid in Season 1 so far are, ironically, whenever it tries to be Animaniacs with the different sketches and everything. Like, any of the non-Freakazoid sketches, honestly, don't grab me.
Like Freakazoid,
Okay.
I think his deal is like his origin story, if I remember correctly, is like doesn't he get like sucked into the internet and then the internet turns him into a gibbering crazy man?
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. There's like halfway into Season 1, there's actually a 2-part episode that goes into his origin story, and it's basically a parody of like all different superhero origin stories. Like, there's really not much focus given to like his secret identity outside of it. Like, basically, like, whenever he's not Freakazoid, he's just a kid. He's just a nerdy kid. But I did the stepped. I don't know what I do.
Yep,
next.
destroy the orb and acquire the... Yep, okay.
Alright, True
Okay,
Intent.
now we're on to True Intent Step 1. Miles is on True Intent Step 2. I don't know why.
Oh, sorry. I was just kind of sailing around. I think what it is,
Well, it's funny because Freakazoid actually does cross over with Animaniacs for a select few gags. Oh, there's also... The very first episode actually has a gag of Batman the Animated Series. Like, it's basically building up to Freakazoid's first appearance, and so, like, you have a criminal running around, like, frickin', like, you have the villain of the episode, and it's like, what hero can stop this madman? And then it shows a silhouette of Batman on a roof, and then it goes, not that guy, he's on another network. Because Batman the Animated Series was still on the Family Channel at the time, but Freakazoid was on Kids WB, which had just launched. But...
Alright, I'm heading to the next objective.
Yeah, I have to fast travel. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so... But no, like, the last gag from an episode I watched yesterday, so... It's like an episode where he gets a dog sidekick, except the dog loves beating the shit out of him. And, how he meets the dog is frickin'... There's an animal control, like, truck driving, and, like, I guess it, like, runs a stop... basically... It causes an accident or something, so Freakazoid comes in, and he's like, I'm sorry, sir, I have to give you a ticket. And he gives him a ticket. It's a ticket to Jerry Springer. That made me burst out laughing, actually, because, of course, the driver's like, no! Anything but that!
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh. Fuck.
I don't know where you are, Miles, but you are getting the shit kicked
Yeah,
out
I
of
know.
you.
And I'm about to die because of flames. Dead.
If you are wondering, the episode that no clip comes from, where he just loudly shouts no, it's the very first episode.
Nice. Oh, I see you now.
And then
Ooh, that was close.
I have not gotten to the lip sync episode yet.
Okay, I need some help here.
Alright, I'm on my way. I'm actually
I
right
was just trying
next
to kill
you.
time while you got. I was just trying to kill time until you.
Okay, I must be close to the orb because it says destroy to to acquire the Shadow Remnant
Yep.
within. So just find the little floating yellow orb and shoot it, and yeah, there are a shitload of ships over here.
I'm happy to finally have freedom from achievement developing,
Oh, why?
because I finally put out achievements for Resident Evil Code Veronica, and now I don't have any projects, and I don't plan to take any anytime soon again.
Yeah.
Maybe not ever, because I'm kind of burned out on it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Like, I just need to rest.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, don't want to burn yourself out on a hot.
Don't burn myself out on what?
A hobby.
Don't
I
burn
think
yourself
you
out on a hot.
Yeah. I need to get back to
Oh,
SFM
I
stuff,
need to dump some
including a present for Jado.
said. I need to dump some loot, apparently.
Where's the objective?
We're still having to find it.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a level 12.
Somebody asked if I tried the DS port of Resident Evil. Yes, I actually own that Complete in Box. I got it for $20, and it's funny because Complete in Box now it's like $100.
What is that game? Like, is that like a port of the original?
Yeah, Resident Evil Deadly Silence on the DS is a port of the original game.
Ah, so that's what that is.
Yeah, and it's funny because I didn't put two and two together for why it's called Deadly Silence until I fired up the title screen.
And why is that?
Because it decides to abbreviate Deadly Silence. Resident Evil.
Yes.
DS.
Oh, ha, ha.
But yeah, like it has original mode, which is literally just the original game, and then it has rebirth mode where it puts in like a lot of like touchscreen mini games and like activities, like, and also it's also the only game in the classic style, at least until the remaster of the RE1 remake and Zero, that have a manual reload feature like the modern games. Because, like, in the classic games, in order to reload, you either have to empty your clip completely, or you have to go into the inventory and manually combine more ammo with your weapon. But no, in the DS port, there's just a button, you just aim, and then you press a reload button. And then you could also do that in the remasters of the game.
Okay,
games.
not to necessarily interrupt, but ammo coming up on time.
Yeah, the orb has to be around here fucking somewhere, but I...
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
No, I think we're heading in the wrong direction.
direction.
We're
Yeah,
in
we're
the
heading in the
area.
wrong
for
direction.
the orb.
We're in the
Yeah.
area.
Because we were right next to it before, but it's... I don't know, we got sucked up in the
Wait,
combat, 'cause
hey, wait. I think I see it.
Oh, cool.
I saw it like over a rock. Yes,
I
there it
got
is,
a
there it is,
rock.
there it is, there it is. It's like
Okay,
over.
get-
It's like
blow
over
it
the
up and then
rocks.
we can get the fuck out of here.
It's like in the, you know, on the map. There's like this hole like in these rocks. You have to go there.
Okay.
I'm trying to fire at it from in here. I got it.
All right, we got it. Yeah. So now, we can go to the. Now it says I can go to the necropolis.
All right.
Okay, so then yeah,
Okay,
this will
mark
be the
where it
last
is.
we do today.
Okay.
We need
Yeah,
to-
I marked where it is that we need to go to burn it. And I need to manage my inventory too, because I had to dump 2,000 cannonballs because my ship was over cargo capacity.
So you had too many balls.
Yes, I had all of the balls.
By the way, there was a Netflix miniseries I was watching. Of like his where comedians play like and then like figure. One of the episodes was the roast of.
The roast of who you cut out?
It was the roast of Anne Frank
Oh.
and Gilbert Godfrey, who by the way I found out was Jewish. Gilbert Godfrey plays Hitler. So when he steps up to roast Anne Frank.
Oh.
And oh god, there were jokes that I dare not say on live stream.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
I will say Jeffrey Ross, like the host of the show, said like, and after tonight, I will probably need to go.
And I can't get disembark because there's a shitload of enemy ships by the. Oh wait, I can disembark. Cool.
Oh dear, yeah, shit, fuck. I need some help here. I have ships on my ass. I really do need.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I'm not going to be able to disembark.
All right, I'll get back out on my ship and help.
Wait, maybe no. I think they're disengaging. Maybe keep you apprised.
All right.
Yep, I'm approaching the location.
Oh, I got a shitload of rubber, so I don't. So I might be able to actually build my. I just need more planks to finish off my.
So this entire story has just. So this. Tell me if I'm wrong, but this has just been.
You cut out again, but basically, everything we've done today has been objectives that are very simple and short, only made complicated because the game is so fucked about how it handles multiplayer. And basically has been consistently bugging out to where we haven't been sharing quest progression. And like the entire point of the quest we're doing now is just getting the backstory of a guy we've already killed. Although granted, you could keep killing him because it's a live service game, but whatever, you get my point.
He comes back from Davy Jones' locker just to provide you more monies.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm just burning the Shadow fragment. Hopefully this is the end of this fucking quest.
Yeah, I have to thank everybody for the birthday wishes in chat. I haven't seen all of them, but... Yeah.
Okay, yep. I'm doing some inventory management. Do the objective, then we're gonna have to call it here today.
Dude!
Yeah, it's fine.
Frickin' I had the thing, and then it's like, oh, do you want to interact with DL Jado? No, I want to burn the fragment. Alright.
Okay, yep. Time to do the thing.
Now it says contract
Okay, so
complete.
part 3 is just him rambling about how much he misses his wife.
Hey, I gotta do that still, so hold on.
Quartermaster. Yeah, fuck the quartermaster. Frickin'. Just decorations and shit. I'm gonna do Shipmaster next.
Alright. Okay, I think we finished it. Because
Oh
it
my
went back to
God.
Fire of Prosperity.
Yep. And I see nothing in my journal. Well, that was it.
That was.
We didn't even get a conclusion to his story. It was just like his wife got taken by the Dutch, and now he wants his wife back. That was fucking it.
Yep. So honestly, depending on I'm not sure how long these DLCs will take us, but I honestly and I know Schnick told us of a day, but I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say four to four more sessions at most. Five if we're screwing up.
I think maybe 2 more sessions because I don't know how in depth the remaining quests are.
True.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, so I'm just because the Tides of Terror, we're not even completing that. Can't.
Mm-hmm.
We physically can't.
Okay, I'm jumping onto a world event where you where you attack a convoy and get some decent rewards for it if anyone wants to warp to where I'm going, because
Where
it looks
are
like
you?
some other.
Well, I
basically
can
just
do
look for
it.
me on the map, upper right corner.
I mean, I
Just
can do
'cause,
it.
I'll do
I
the
don't know if he can do it.
I'll do the thing real quick. I'll do it real quick.
It won't.
But
It
then-
won't take long because there's one other player here, and I'm guessing others are coming. Because once they
Where-
put out the call for help, usually you see a shitload of
Alright, where
players
is
get
it?
in. It's basically upper right corner. It's basically look where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another player join. So yeah, this will be a really easy event, and you'll get pretty good rewards for it. Basically, we just have to take down 3 merchant ships while a bunch of cannon fodder ships give us trouble.
Load, you idiot. Load. Fire.
Okay, Miles just got here.
Frickin' fire the
Yeah,
mortar.
I'm taking on one of the.
Frickin' it wouldn't fire the mortar unless I unaimed and then re-aimed.
After you fast travel, the mortar has a massive cooldown for some reason. All your weapons do, but it seems worse for
Well,
the
no,
mortar.
frickin' with the mortar, I was aiming, it wouldn't frickin' do it, and then frickin' I unaimed, and then the moment I re-aimed, then it works.
That is weird. Yeah, see, there are a shitload of players joining on this. Just
They're all
because
just dumb.
convoys tends to get you good stuff.
Alright.
Skull 83 joined.
Wow, we are really just gang banging this convoy.
Yeah, I've tried doing these alone. It does not work, but it seems like every fucking player on the server will jump in if one of these convoys is being attacked if the call goes out. Just because everyone jumps in, everyone shoots the crap out of something, and everyone gets good items out of it.
At least it's an explosive finale to go out on.
Oh yeah, this is at least something to go.
Something less shitty. I'm beating the crap out of this ship called the Bearded Doom. Also, these ships have shield projectors have shields for no explained reason whatsoever.
Oh, reinforcements.
Oh. Do, 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 do. I don't know why that reminded me of V for Vendetta. I reminded myself of V for Vendetta because it uses that musical sting where a bunch of fireworks go off.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that musical
Loading.
sting.
I remember there was an old YouTube video series I used to watch called "Is It a Good Idea to Microwave This?" They would basically they would set everything up in a padded room and they would do experiments microwaving things you're not supposed to microwave.
Okay, grab that treasure chest that just appeared when the ship blew up. That's where the rewards are.
Oh my god! The stupid cargo limit!
Ay, caramba. Well, toss some stuff overboard and then do it.
Toss him over.
Ship is overweight too.
If you have a shitload of ammo, that was giving me problems. I had to dump like 2,000 cannonballs earlier. The treasure chest will stay there for a while, but I
World
wouldn't
event.
leave it
How
there
is
just like
ship
you, 'cause
overweight? I'm not even over the limit! God
Royal
damn!
Custodian. Oh, I just got some shit.
Yep. Yeah, the armor.
Take the
Go ahead.
shit.
Okay, I need some help to get rid of this ship before I go to...
Alright.
No! This is so stupid.
Yep.
Okay.
Still not enough
That was
space? You son of a bitch.
Okay, I need to find a way to get... I need to find the closest spot that I can fast travel to.
Smack your fucking ass.
Yeah, all I can say is just throw away whatever you don't need, and then to get the treasures.
Oh, wow. Azure chest, yeah. Get pieces of 8 from those.
You do. You also tend to get
260.
some items that are worth a lot. What the fuck? I just picked up 4,002 cannonballs.
Wow.
Oh, I think that's what Schnick jettisoned.
Ah.
Maybe trade them back, I don't know.
Well, cannonballs are cheap, surprisingly enough. But yeah, I'm headed to port to just as I can so I have
Royal
a comfy place to
Custodian.
quit, and then I'll it's that's it. The Royal Custodian is like level 400 power level armor. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
But
I
the
might
stuff
go
I've
back to
got
my
is better
old
flight
ship
than it is.
because this one's pissing me off a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
different
great.
ships
Now
have
I got...
different cargo. Different ships have different cargo capacities. That ship might just be like have a lower cargo capacity. That could be part of the problem.
Yeah, I think that is.
Freaking, I'm trying to go.
It's
God, it's
buried
like-
in the stats that you have to like do something really specific to look up.
I like how once you get to a certain point, your ships never get any stronger. It's just some have different stats than others, and like you trade.
Oh god damn it! There's a on my way to a different water tower or fortress. Like the game just spawned a fight with a big sea monster on top of it. So I'll go to Miles's destination. Which, by the way, like this sea monster and the convoys and all the boss merchant ships, all these world events were added after launch.
Oh, wow.
I mean, near as I can tell, this game had fuck all to do in its launch state, and now that they're adding all these world events, like nobody has told them stop because you're making general navigation of the overworld a migraine. But yeah, like I said, I've sunk too much time trying to grind upgrades for my ship. I'm not trading it in right now. If I make another ship, it's just to run errands for my manufactories. The manufactories that are going to be useless in 2 weeks. Because in 16 days, all the manufactories reset to try and just for pretty much no reason other than to try and force people to keep logging in.
I am not in combat!
Well, I'm here so I can blow up any enemy ships to make sure that,
Frickin' the ship that's like, oh, you're in combat, it's just another player!
What the hell? Oh, there's another ship over here. I'm gonna...
What?
beat the-
What? I almost had it, and then frickin' it's like, nope, you're in combat again. Welcome back.
Jeez. Well, I'm blowing up whatever's nearby the port, because there's a plague ship here. It probably thinks that counts.
Okay, I'm gonna head back to St. God damn it, I hit...
Come on.
Okay, he should be... Alright, the plague ship is down. Hopefully we can disembark now.
Yep. Head back to St. Anne. So yeah, we will have 2 DLCs left to finish.
Yeah, there are two. Like the one today should have only taken half as long. It's just this game does not want. This game desperately wants you to play multiplayer, but it gives you like nothing to help for the multiplayer experience, or no accommodations for the multiplayer experience. Might be the better way of putting it. This game could not decide what it wanted to be, so it tries to be everything to all people, and it fails miserably. Honestly, to hear of the upon reflection, like all of the development troubles this had, where they could not decide what this game wanted to be. That feels like the problem that's someone on Yahtzee's new channel, Second Wind, said, we're not going to get an upgrade date on Beyond Good and Evil 2 anytime soon. That game has been in development hell for, like, eons at this point. But, like, they just cannot get a foothold on what they want out of that thing.
At one point, I heard it was going to be a live service game.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me one bit. But just, like, Ubisoft is in such deep shit that they are desperate and they cannot decide what they want. The Azure caches we got for doing that give you a currency called Azurite Gem. There's a big blue crystal in St. Anne that you can use. You can buy some good supplies using that Azurite Gem. I used it to buy a shitload of lacquer to upgrade to help in upgrading my ship.
Well, we'll worry about that.
Just something to look into on your own time if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, Royal Custodian is a bit stronger than my current armor.
Yeah, Royal Custodian is good armor, and you get it for completing those objectives. I mean, for raiding convoys.
Yeah, and also the whatever the ship's name is, is not only slightly weaker than the other ship, but it's also got much less cargo capacity. So I might go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna fast travel to St. Anne just to check in on the progress of upgrading my ship.
At least that freaking
and then I'm
raid
gonna go
got me
swimming.
most of the material. I don't think I'm building another ship. Freaking.
Yeah.
Okay, mental gents, it was fun today, and Schnick, I hope you have a great birthday.
I hope you have a good birthday, man.
Yeah, I'll try. Thanks.
Hopefully it improves from here because we made you play some bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna have a day off. I'm gonna have like a gaming day, maybe put movies on. I don't know.
Honestly, that sounds good.
And then the folks have to take me for hibachi later.
Ooh,
that sounds good.
Though we
Of course,
do
you say hibachi, my mind jumps to that's where I go for my sushi.
I mean, we do have to go to my Graham's mass before we go.
Okay.
Because, yeah, today was the day they had to schedule it.
Okay.
by the way, is the stream still going, or are we done?
Well, mine's still
Schnick's
going.
is still going, but
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
switching back to...
Okay, well... again, you all have a wonderful day, and hopefully, I know I got some stormy weather heading my way.
yeah, I probably do too because I'm close enough to you. Oh, if I buy 40 more Greenheart planks, I can finish my
it
ship.
is really warm
upgrade.
here today. I don't know if that's gonna do anything.
Yep. Well, I should like I said, I need to go get started on my cleaning. So again, you all have a good, and I will see you later tonight.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll start Justice League. It will be much better than this experience.
Wait. So which Justice League? Like animated Justice League or Zack Snyder's Justice League? Because now we got to
Animated
differentiate when you
Justice
say.
League.
Yeah, I'm just yanking your chain.
I hope so. Like my my dad was baffled that we were going to watch the third Pirates movie sometime, and that it's 3 hours long. Because he said that's too long. I said, "Oh, Miles gave me a movie that's 4 hours long," and then they were both kind of both kind of kept asking, and then so I told them about Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I was like, this 4-hour movie that does not need to be 4 hours long.
Have a good day.
If you don't mind, I'm
Yep,
switching. Yeah.
Bye bye.
One hit. Bye bye.
Yep.